Hillbilly life, yeah, we fighting tonight. From the hood to the country, we're shining bright. Grinding and climbing, we're reaching for the sky. Hillbilly life, we're gonna fly. Born in the boondocks, and I wasn't a saint. Hung out under the stars, but I needed more than that. Hated where I came from, shit's changed so now I'm holding on to my roots, yet chasing my passion. I'm knocking on doors, made moves in the streets, chilling in the hood, hustling and grinding, searching for no good. Made mistakes, did my time, learned my lessons, now I'm wise. Striving for better, chasing my prize. Never giving up, even when times are tough. Cause now I'm on a mission, I'm gonna make it up. From the city lights to the country nights, a heart that's torn but with the spirit that fights. A mix of cultures, a blend of styles. Hillbilly life, we're gonna make it loud. From the city lights to the country nights, a heart that's healed with a spirit that shines. Learning from mistakes, growing stronger. Hillbilly life, we're moving forward forever. Born in the boondocks, and I wasn't a saint. Hung out under the stars. Born in the boondocks, and I wasn't a saint. Hung out under the stars, but I needed more than that. Hated where I came from, shit's changed though. Now I'm holding on to moves, yeah, chasing my roots, yeah, chasing my passion. I'm knocking on doors, made moves in the streets, chilling in the hood, hustling and grinding, searching for no good. Made mistakes, did my time, learned my lessons, now I'm wise. Striving for better, chasing my prize. Never giving up, even when times are tough. Cause now I'm on a mission, I'm gonna make it up. From the city lights to the country nights, a heart that's torn but with a spirit that fights. A mix of cultures, a blend of styles. Hillbilly life, we're gonna make it loud. From the city lights to the country nights, a heart that's healed with a spirit that shines. Learning from mistakes, growing stronger. Hillbilly life, we're moving forward forever. Hillbilly life, we're moving forward forever. Hillbilly life, we're moving forward forever.
Morning, everybody. So I got my spoon ready. I got a 40-pound bag of pay dirt, and this is my shovel. One scoop at a time. But I'm not starting that yet. Excuse me, a little burp. Having coffee. A little coffee and cannabis this morning. But I'm going to be starting at about 10 a.m. And it's Super Tuesday. I got my Merca shirt on. We're going to be doing some super... Here, I'll show you the bag of pay dirt. Might as well show you, right? Instead of talking about it. Camera. There. That's my bag of pay dirt. There's my sluice. We're going to run that bag of pay dirt with this shovel. Figure it's going to take about, I don't know, I'm thinking 10 hours probably. Beard's at work. Figure it's probably going to take about 10 hours to do it. So, while everybody's waiting for election results and doing all that wonderful stuff, we're going to be sluicing today. One spoon at a time. Scoop, 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 scoop. There's not a whole lot of gold in there, but there's a whole lot of dirt. Scoop, scoop. Then when we figure out, by the time we find out who the president is, unless there's a big old, like there was last time. I don't know. You never know. But it'll give us something to do today while we wait. Switch my camera back. I think to the right. But the other one's going to be on the normal. There we go. Back to the wide angle lens. Yeah, so it'll be on the wide screen. That way, Gold Eagle's going to come up and join for a bit. Trav will be able to come up and join for a bit. It's 6:30 in the morning over there for 403. It's like 5:30 out in California. People are still sleeping over in Alaska. I'm up having my cup of coffee. Been up for a while. You're getting ready to retire though, ain't you, Beard? I trimmed mine down. After I got out of the hospital, the wife shaved the sides down and just kept to the old goatee. Because I'm going to be getting one of those breathing masks, and I figured it'd have an easier chance at sealing if I trimmed it down to where at least the sides were as wide as the breathing mask part. I already have the nebulizer, and then I'm going to be getting the CPAP or the BiPAP. So it's raining, so I can't walk around with my rolly cart. Hopefully, in a couple months, you're going to enjoy retirement, Beard. I know you're going to enjoy retirement, especially you and you especially if you and Risha get to travel at all and get to go and doing some of your adventures because you guys do a lot of cool shit already. So if you get to go metal detecting and go magnet fishing and prospecting and rock hounding, and you've used the CPAP. Um, my uncle has one, and like I just put it up to my face, and like I didn't like the fact that it just constantly blew air into my face. But everybody keeps telling me, oh, once you get used to it, you sleep better than you've ever slept before, and you get a better night's sleep, and you'll feel better, and you'll lose weight, and like all these things sound so positive. But like, I'm a toss and turn and flop and roller, and they said, well, you'll stop that. Like all that toss and turning stuff's gonna stop. So hopefully that'll stop. I mean, I guess. But after you won't notice it after a little while. All right. I'll take your word on it. I'm gonna give it a shot because I need it. I stopped breathing in my sleep. I know that for a fact. But after I had the 4 stents put in, I lost about shit. My feet shrunk. The water weight in my ankles and my feet. Once the circulation went increased in my feet and my legs, I lost so much weight in my feet and my legs immediately. Like I dropped 14 pounds in a matter of a week. It was insane. Um, it was still a heck of a surprise. Get having the old ticker wanting to quit on me. But I'm going to be going to cardiac rehab and then pulmonary rehab. I get to learn how to breathe correctly. I guess I don't breathe correctly. I don't really breathe through my nose. I was watching some videos where they took like these chisel things. The guy was unconscious, but they pounded out his nose with a chisel and a spike, and so he could breathe through his nose. Thought that was kind of weird. Maybe that's why I don't breathe through my nose, because I don't get good. I don't get good airflow. Maybe I don't know. I'm a mouth breather, like a caveman. Maybe that's why I snore so much, because I'm a mouth breather. Who knows? So where's the first place you're going to be traveling to? Hoping to do a lot of traveling. Where's the first place you're looking at traveling to? You got any big plans? I messaged Scrappy trying to wake him up. He's down there in Florida in the rain, getting flown off by the skeeters. See if I can get some background noise to play. We do have 2 silver races left to fill. Hobo Rob says he's ready for cup number 2. Shit, it's 5:30 or 5:40 in the morning out there in Oregon. I still think this is the funniest stuff ever. Pulled a muscle digging for gold. It's just a minor injury. Probably head towards Massachusetts, make a big circle. Yeah. That's not what I want. I'm trying to get to sounds, but it's too early for loud music. See, my coffee cup's huge. How big is your guys' coffee cup? Mine's a 32 ouncer. I use a straw because I got a hole in my lip. See, today's Tuesday. So I'm on week number 2, no cigarettes. Week number 2, no cigarettes. Still no desire for a cigarette. 406 miner out there in Montana, listen at work at the sawmill. Yours is the 24. Well, Beard, we can get you a cup with full color logo on there. Hobo Rob's pot equals 3 cups. My coffee pot equals about 1.5 cups. Yeah, so Hobo Rob, I'm going to be doing a 40-pound bag of pay dirt. I'm starting at, well, I guess it'd be 7 a.m. your time. I'm using this shovel with a 40-pound bag of pay dirt. I'm estimating it's going to take me probably more than 10 hours. But I'm just going to be sitting out here shooting the breeze. I'm probably going to go through a couple of devices. So basically, my iPad's in there charging now. Jesse Mendez, it can't be your first time here because you got a wrench. So it's been a while since you've been here. Johnny Small Pepper back in the house. What's up, JSP, my friend Johnny Small Pepper? But yeah, so I'm going to use this shovel. And I'm going to go through that 40-pound bag of dirt through my little Dream Mat sluice. And figure it's going to take probably Marvin Puff. Good morning, Marvin. All right, Marvin Puff's here. But they say it's nothing like waking up, like getting high as fuck, Marvin. Medical marijuana is key to life for some people. I have a seizure disorder, chronic pain. I like to be chronically stoned as well. He says, okay, I'm old. I don't remember. I did change my channel name. It used to be JericoAndHercules Prospecting LLC. Then my wife started getting more involved, so I incorporated my more into it's now more incorporated to being it with me and my wife. But yeah, welcome back, Jesse. Welcome back. There you go. Now I know. Getting good and safe. But yeah, so it's Super Tuesday, like I said. So I'm going to do this super huge bag of pay dirt starting here in about an hour and 15 minutes. One ice cream. This is supposed to be for eating ice cream. But one shovel at a time. One tiny ass shovel at a time. Sure, it's an anti-politics stream, but I'm sure we're going to talk about politics. And I don't honestly give 2 shits or a rat's ass if people talk about politics. Just voted, now time to go bake. You know, I look at it this way. Everybody has the right to their own opinion in regards to politics. If it doesn't matter who you voted for, Trump, Harris, whatever. In the end, it's America. It's your right to vote for. You can vote independent, whatever. It don't matter. That's what makes America a great country. But Marvin says, hey, Rob, Marvin only lives like shit 3 hours away from me. He's coming down to hang out with us here in the spring. Hobo Rob's getting safe super early. Super early. That's an extreme wake and bake right there. What do you got going on today, Hobo Rob? You gonna get into anything interesting? Getting anything exciting going on today? On this Super Tuesday. But yeah, a lot of people get pissed off because I talk about politics. And I always tell them, I'm like, dude, it's freedom of speech. Yeah, I like Trump. People get mad at me because I like Trump. I like Trump because he's an obnoxious asshole, just like me. How can you get mad at me for being me? Like, if you like me, but then get mad at me for liking somebody like me, like, damn. How's that? That's messed up. I asked him, I said, that'd be like me getting mad at you for being retarded because you voted for Kamala Harris. It don't make sense. I accept you for who you are. It's okay. I accept you for being dumb. It's okay. And then they get mad. It don't make sense. I don't judge people. Gold Eagle is one of my best friends. Joe is an independent Democrat. I'm not going to tell you who Joe voted for. I know who Joe voted for. You probably can't guess, but he didn't vote for Kamala. Oops. Because educated and intelligent individuals know. That's right. Trump is not a crusty, corrupt politician. I did that before. I voted for myself before. I wrote myself in. They didn't even fucking announce me on the news as getting a vote. I was very disappointed. I thought at least in the small town that I was in, I would have showed up in the newspaper as getting a vote. It didn't happen. I am quite disappointed with our country. The fact that in so many states that we live in, that you can still get an extreme prison sentence for cannabis. Like, this shit grows in the woods all over the world. Just grows naturally. Yet, if you get caught with it, you can get like 20 years in prison just having this shit in your house. That is dumb as hell. It's stupid. If you post pictures of this shit on Instagram, they will take your Instagram down. Our business Instagram got taken out. The HoodBilly Creations is no longer an Instagram account because I posted this hoodie and some other shit for sale. A fucking American flag weed shirt that I designed. It's pretty badass too, right? You guys like this? I designed this. I made this. They took my shit down. Lord's lettuce. That's right, Marvin Huff. Say it again. It's the Lord's lettuce. It's stupid. And we could get into the whole big pharma alcohol. It's a fact. It's politicians and money. They can't control it, so they make it illegal because they can't tax it. You could throw seeds out in your yard, and that shit's going to grow next year. and it's just going to keep growing. That shit's going to spread. And that's the other thing. YouTube demonetized my channel. For those of you that watch my shit, if you guys jump off of this live stream and you just scroll randomly through my shit, YouTube demonetized my channel because I have no original content. YouTube says I have no original content. Are you fucking kidding me? I live stream like all the time. First of all, how can my live streams not be original? Unless, okay, I guess I could be like watching somebody else's live stream and have a teleprompter and be like copying motherfucking Joe Rogan word for word verbatim. I guess that would be unoriginal. But I'm not. My fat ass is down in the creek or playing with some rocks or swinging a pan or beeping. How is it not original? I'm lasering shit. How is that not original? Doing my own artwork. How is that not original? YouTube got pissed off because I made Trump coins. That's fucked up. Yeah, hopefully Elon buys YouTube, but if Elon buys YouTube, the monetization is going to go away just like my monetization went away on Twitter. I don't make money on Twitter anymore. X. I don't make money on there anymore. Food forest permaculture. Welcome in. I gotta refresh my add as moderator. All right, food forest permaculture. Greetings. I added you as a moderator so you can check out all the other awesome people up in here. We got Iron Antler Adventures. They're an amazing channel. We got Hobo Rob. He's an awesome guy from Oregon. Marcy Collins. She's not an earthling. She's an alien from Roswell, New Mexico. She got dropped off in Roswell by some of the. I think she's a gray. I'm just kidding. Marcy's a sweet lady from. She's a sweet lady from over there in Illinois. We got a lot of awesome people in here. JSP, he eats some hot shit. Me and Marcy, we're having some coffee and getting safe, getting ready for this Super Tuesday. We're on some America shit today, trying to see who's going to be president. But that's a little bit later. Right now, we're just talking shit, hanging out. It's definitely raining today. My awesome wife had to help move heavy ass 5-gallon buckets because I'm still under a weight restriction for lifting. Cannabis and coffee. Freezing your butt off. Only 37 degrees in Roswell. It is sweater weather here, but it ain't that damn cold. Well, I guess last night there was frost on the roof of the car. I do need to design one of these with the Canadian flag, I think, even though there already is one. But this is a very high vis reflective material. So when you're walking and light hits it, thank you, Hobo Rob. Oh, so that's how you do it. See, I thought you had to hit them stupid little 3 dots up here in the corner to hit the thumbs up. I didn't realize that you could just do it by double tapping the phone screen. That's sweet. That's cool. And it even puts a little thumbs up on the screen. I'm over here double tapping my my face. You're just putting a thumb right on my face when you do it. That's pretty sweet. And then it's got this little heart thing where you touch the heart. Huh, it's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. Thanks, Hobo Rob. But yeah, Food, Forest, and Permaculture does all kinds of cool things on his channel. Does lives, does some cool things. Hey, you learn some new shit every day. Marcy's over there dropping 4-letter words and cussing and shit in chat. We do still have a pen race. We've got a bonus silver race, another bonus silver race, and 2 paid silver races to fill. I have absolutely no idea how many spots are left in the paid races. DB's out walking the dog, she said. Hobo Rob's got rain, I believe. So you got the same weather I got. Sprinkle, sprinkles. Beard's got to get back to work. All right, man. Have a good one. Keep counting down those days to retirement. Marvin Huff says, I'm more from work. Bacchus in the house. What's up, Bacchus? All right, Bacchus. So we're going to fill you in on what you missed, all right? It's coffee. Oh, Mork for Mork. Coffee and cannabis. And then we got a tiny shovel and a 40-pound bag of pay dirt over here. That starts in an hour. I'm just coming up here to do a quick little pop-up, let everybody know I got another stream scheduled, but that's on the widescreen version because that's going to take all fucking day. That's probably going to take, Joe says that's going to take like a week. Perry's Art 420 in the house. What's up, Perry? How's it going, Perry? We still got 2 silver races and 1 pen race to go, and then we're going to run them bonus races. Both sold out on all 3 of the last races. I think we got like 3 spots in each race or some shit. We have to wait for Joe to get in. Bacchus, I have no idea. He may pop in on Trav's stream that I'm running. So I'm going to be running Trav's stream and Hillbilly Samurai stream at 10 o'clock. I know when Joe wakes up at like, I think Joe's probably going to wake up at like 11 or 12. Prospector Jason E. Minor, good morning. Yep, Jason, we're going to be running a 40-pound bag of pay dirt with this shovel, starting at in an hour. On another stream, we got it already scheduled and posted. Right now, we're having coffee and cannabis, just shooting the shit. And don't forget to check out the Patreon. We are going to have some members races coming up. I think there's 4 tiers in there. Kane's Coins. Good morning, Kane. How's it going? coming all the way from down under. But yeah, we do have our Patreon. We've got a free Patreon as well. That just gets you the information. That doesn't get you in the races. And I got my kitchen strainer device, as Flower Gold Wizard likes to call it, because I know there is some larger stuff in there. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. I haven't decided. But I've got a giant tub, my backyard prospecting toolbox loose with the stuff pulled out of it, put into another. You'll see later. I'm probably going to have to go in and get the tripod and the iPad and set that up. I'll have to figure all that out. I'm going to run this here for a few more minutes. Basically, about that long. But I keep talking so much using it as a microphone, I have to keep relighting it. Hobo Rob says the pot store opens in 2 hours. Bacchus got to fly. All right, brother. TTFN. Ta-ta for now. Hobo Rob, so what are you going to get when you go to the pot store? I will say the very first dispensary that I ever went to was in Portland, Oregon. It was Oregon's finest. 3.5 days on Amtrak. I left Wisconsin Dells on Amtrak. 3.5 days on the train. And I got into Portland about 11 a.m. I walked, I think it was like 7 blocks to Oregon's finest. And they checked my ID. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. They checked my ID. And there was jars of weed like the size of my head on all of the walls. Now, I'm going to explain something about Wisconsin. Wisconsin is a communist state. You get 20 years in prison for an ounce of weed at this time. And when I walked in there and like there's walls, there's wall-to-wall weed in jars, so you can see it. And like I had tears in my eyes. And I was like, you know that it was like I walked into heaven. I was like, I'm home. This is amazing. That's right. I was home. I'd never wanted to leave. And I went there because Oregon at this time still did out-of-state cards. And Wisconsin has reciprocity. So I got some reefers and I went to my weed doctor, took my file in, and I didn't realize, like, I thought it was like, you know, a real doctor and shit. But I took my file in, they're like, because I literally have seizures and a bunch of shit wrong with me. And they're like, huh, okay, what's wrong? I'm like, I've got a seizure disorder, got chronic pain, chronic shoulder separation. I've been shot twice in the left calf, across both knees, right ankle, left elbow, stabbed in the chest. My forehead was cracked from here to here. Like I was just going through the whole shebang. They're like, simmer down. That's enough. All we needed to hear was the seizure part. We're good. We don't need to put the rest of that shit in there. That's a lot of writing. Okay. Stamped. What's up, Ross? Good morning. And I went in, like they got my thing. They gave me my little temporary card, and I went from dispensary. I went from dispensary to dispensary to dispensary, and I signed up. And every dispensary I went to, I got some free shit. And then every time I bought something, I got something else free. So I just signed up. I got a, like, either if it was maybe just a free pre-roll or a free eighth or a free soda with reefer in it or a free brownie. I got mac and motherfucking cheese with weed in it. I got lasagna with weed in it. I was like, oh, my mind was blown. Like, this was the most amazing experience of my life. And I had to get back on the train the next day. So I'm like, this is great. I loved it. I stayed in the Viking Motel where, have you guys ever watched the TV show Grimm? They filmed a couple episodes of the TV show Grimm there. Well, while I was in Portland, they were filming a car chase scene. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I don't give a fuck. So I got to watch that. That was pretty cool. And then I went and kicked it with a bunch of homeless people in Chinatown underneath the bridge down by Amtrak. And I was like, well, I can't take all this weed back with me on the train. I got to take all the edibles and shit, and I took a bunch of weed back with me on the train because I could smoke at every stop, especially in Montana. But I was like, I just started handing out joints to homeless people. I don't give a fuck. Like it was free. Like, here you go. You know, hey guys, here you go, here you go, here you go. It was great. It was the most amazing experience of my life. I got to one of my buddies from North Carolina went to the dispensary with me up in Michigan, and it was his first time leaving a communist state to go into a dispensary with wall to wall reefer. And he was like, again, it was like, I guess for people that like baseball going into like the baseball thing, I don't know. It was amazing. It's like just but yeah. Um memories. I think if every state legalized it and the feds left it alone, the world would be a better, the United States for sure would be a better place. Um, you don't hear about people getting stoned and fighting. You don't hear about none of that shit. Hobo Rob says, I'm in the episodes of Grimm that have a carnival. You won't see me, but I am operating rides. That's freaking sweet, dude. I've seen every episode of Grimm 3 times. DB grew better stuff than anything in the dispensaries again this year. DB is anti-dispensary because a lot of dispensaries, especially the dispensaries that grow their own weed, do spray a lot of shit on their weed. They do use a lot of growth hormones, and there are a lot of not very ethical dispensaries out there. There are some that are ethical. All right, food forest permaculture. Appreciate you stopping in. This is going to be a short one because at 10 a.m. I've got a super long freaking stream coming. This one was just a coffee and cannabis pop up. DB and her peoples do grow fully organic. Marcy's in Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man. She was the naked lady on the bar in Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man, if you guys didn't know that. Sorry, Marcy, I had to tell everybody. I've been to DB's house, and I've smoked quite a bit of DB's different weed strains. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. They got some fire shit. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Marcy Collins was the naked lady on the bar in Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man. If you go watch the movie and you look at the credits, it says it. Naked lady on the bar, Marcy Collins, says it right in the credits. Now you're gonna have to go find the movie and watch it just to see whether or not I'm bullshitting you. When I go see Marcy, she's gonna kick me in the ass. Ugh. But yeah, we got about 50 minutes to get ready for the other stream, and that means I got to go get the tripod, the chargers, the cords, and all that good shit. So I think we ran about 10 minutes long on this one because I got all excited. BB showed up for the end of it. Don't forget to double tap that screen, as Hobo Rob pointed out, because that was awesome. I'm going to do it again. Bam, I just thumbed myself in the face. I hope everybody comes back at 10 o'clock or throughout the day. Talking detector, we're going to be coming. She says, not ashamed of being a stripper. Hope everybody comes back at 10 o'clock, 50 minutes. We'll be live again in 50 minutes. We're going to be live all freaking day, shoveling 40 pounds of dirt with this tiny spoon because I'm on a lift restriction into a tiny sluice because it's Super Tuesday. So we're going to do a super huge bag of gold pay dirt. And you can come in and you can talk politics. You can talk about how much you hate Come Swallow Harris, because I agree. Swamp Dog in the house. Swampy, we're just getting ready to end this, brother. We're going to go live again in 50 minutes doing the super huge bag of pay dirt. And this was my coffee and cannabis pop-up. Yeah, if you want to come in, talk politics, I don't give a fuck. You can talk about whatever you want because it's freedom of speech. A lot of people don't really appreciate that, but I don't care. It's America. You can do whatever the fuck you want because you're adults. And Prospector Jason E. Minor says, I'm not ashamed of strippers either. Trump. But yeah, always say just be respectful, you know. Everybody has a right to their own opinion, even if you don't agree with it. They might not agree with you. Just be peaceful. And with that, see you at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.